Hi everyone, this is Jane here for our interactive card reveal. Hopefully this is a slightly better angle. I was just a bit worried that you wouldn't be able to see the cards as we pulled them out. So, hopefully you'll be able to see. I've got my nice rainy day card candle burning there because we are in the middle of a big old storm here in the UK. I think this is the Storm Kira stroke hurricane type thing. It is actually very, very windy and rainy outside, so it's caused quite a bit of problems here. But I'm in London, so it's been fine here. But I know it's trouble elsewhere. But anyway, we are here in the middle of the storm, and I'm going to do this reveal for you. So if you picked card number 1, which was the Faulkner Tarot deck, the card we've got is, I'll put it there, see if you can see it there. That's right, 5 of Wands. So the 5 of Wands is saying to you, don't give yourself a headache over things. If there are things going on around you at the moment that are troublesome, they're kind of like giving you a bit of a headache. I don't mean a health headache, but you know what I mean. Try not to get involved. I keep getting this lately, this whole saying that says, not my circus, not my monkeys. That's what this card is saying to you. If it's not your circus, they are not your monkeys. So, you know, don't get involved in other people's dramas. If there are things that are, you know, kind of getting you down a little bit, if it's your stuff, try to let it go. Try not to let it drag you down. Just know that this is going to be resolved and you will get there. You know, there's light. If you look closely at that card, you can see there's light coming through that window. So there's light at the end of the tunnel. If it's not your stuff, you know, leave it where it is. You don't need to be involved in stuff that isn't your stuff. Okay, so if you picked card number 2, this is our Enchanted Forests deck. You have the 7 of Boons, which is like the 7 of Pentacles in the standard tarot deck. So the 7 of Pentacles, for me, it talks about kind of some reevaluation, some looking at your options, some working towards a goal but being sure what you're working towards. In this deck though, as you can see, there are lots of doors here. So the 7 of Boons in this particular deck, to me, talks more about opportunity. What are your opportunities? So quite often when you get the 7 of Cups, that can be quite confusing because there's just so much, you know, it's all out there. It's all out there in your imagination, and what do I choose, and am I being realistic, and all of that energy with the 7 of Cups. This is much more realistic. These are real opportunities. You can choose to go through these doors. So it's about evaluating which door is the right door for you, you know. So you look at what your opportunities are and what you would like to create for yourself. So this is a really good creation card. I like the 7 card. The number 7 to me is a creative energy. So allow that energy to flow and let yourself kind of pick and choose your opportunity. You know, have a little reevaluate of where you're at and see where you want to go. That's what tends to come up for the 7 of Pentacles, or Boons in this case for me. So that's our card number 2. Card number 3, if you picked from this pile, is from the Nature's Whispers Oracle deck. And let me just show you that card there. There we go, it's beautiful. So this card talks about, let's move that back so you can see, infinite blessings. So that won't stand up very well there, so I'll leave it flat. It talks about infinite blessings. Well, that card really does what it says on the tin, doesn't it? You can see in this card that we've got our kind of angel above us, kind of sprinkling down all of the blessings that she can on us. So it's almost like sprinkling down like snow. You can see the snowflakes. And when I think about snowflakes, I always think about each individual because they're different. Every single one is different. So, you know, every single one of us is different and has different skills, but we all have this ability to create these infinite blessings for ourselves. So that's the infinite blessings card. I'm just going to have a quick look and see what it says about it in the book, because some of these oracle decks, I do think it's quite nice to read what's in the book, because sometimes there's something that just really jumps out. So this says, open your heart and reality to the immeasurable gifts from nature. Loving energy is surrounding you from the highest level. And it says, count your blessings and remember love is all around. Notice these miracles and blessings as they show up in unexpected ways, but always at the most auspicious times. Your life may not be exactly as you anticipated, but be sure to look for your miracles. So I think that's really a beautiful way of looking at it, really, because sometimes we do get bogged down with all of our stuff, don't we? And that's human nature. We are all human after all, but we forget to look around us for the blessings that we do have, and we all have blessings around us, even if they're just little tiny ones that we kind of don't notice half the time. The more you notice them, the more they'll come. You know, that's the law of attraction. You know, the more you notice and grateful, feel the energy of being grateful and happy, the more you will create for yourself. So I'm just going to